Analytics has taken over, and I am not going to tell you I hate analytics. What I will tell you is careful what you wish for. You want to know why it's all threes that are taken? Because what people have realized by studying it and by numbers is that it makes no sense to take a 2-point shot from the elbow. None at all. You are better off taking the three. So what the competition committee is doing is looking at, do we screw around with the 3-point line? Do we make it worth 2 points and not 3 points? Do we move it back? What do we do to maybe change to get back to pick and roll basketball or the way it used to be? So while they're looking at that, Dominique, they're asking themselves, why are we doing that again? Because my job is to increase the value of the franchise. Done. My job is to increase revenue. Done. My job is very, very secondarily to do something for the old aging fans. It's actually not that.
I'm not arguing that they should be concerned about changing the game to engage the old fans and make it more like what it used to be. We can go back to last year when they mysteriously changed the way that they were going to call fouls and like the quality of the game seemed to have gotten better. My only point is, if you only use franchise value and revenue as your only like indicator of health of your league, you are missing which seems to be the obvious thing, that the quality of the games as a result of having 82 of them and as a result of us only like focusing on the playoffs and 8 teams on both sides getting into the playoffs and the draft/draft lottery being existing, like all of these things come together to make these games less and less consequential. To your point, they want to make events. The NBA games at some point were more events. They aren't now. Like it feels like an extended preseason. And if you can only point to franchise value and revenue as your sign that you're doing well, I think you're missing the fact that the game is slightly deteriorating slowly in front of our eyes.
When it comes to sports or any company, what are you judging by? By this sort of thought that you have that certain games are not as good or that the product is not as good? And I may agree with you, but the indicators can't be what we sort of think. The indicators are what is.